am so excited that you're coming to Candace's party tonight. I wanted to share with you a few books, or maybe a ton of books, that I thought would fit your boys perfectly. I'm not going to use their names, so I'm going to use their ages, 3 and 5. I know that your 3-year-old loves Legos and toys, puzzles, and books that have things about bugs, and I'm just excited to share those with you. And then, of course, your older son, your 5-year-old, also loves dinosaurs, and they all love space. So I'm going to kind of wrap all that stuff up together. But for right now, I'm going to wear my 3D glasses because I want to share one of our books that's actually a customer special right now. So check that out tonight. That's really important. Our customer specials will change over really soon, so don't miss that. This is Ludwig the Space Dog, and it is in 3D, and you can get these cool little 3D glasses that I'm going to take off because they're making me slightly lightheaded. I don't do well with 3D, but this is a great storybook. It's a great picture book. It's one that you could read with both of the boys together, and it would be hilarious to them. Caleb adores this book, so check this one out. It's been around for a while. We started reading this with Caleb when he was probably maybe 5, but Rosalie sits down and listens to these guys too. So Ludwig the Space Dog is one of our favorites. I love it. Okay. Now, another picture book that I thought about. This one, my kids still talk about this even though we haven't read it in a while. This is actually Dogs in Space. It is a nonfiction picture book, and it is so much fun to read. We love it. It is the story of Belka and Strelka, 2 dogs that went up into space for Russia, and we adore this guy, actually USSR, but we adore this guy. It is such a great story, so check it out, Dogs in Space. Love it. Okay, also we have multiple different levels of flat books for kids who are enjoying stars in space. So the first one is for that youngest one, so your 3-year-old would probably like this one. This is What Are Stars? And it is fabulous because it meets the child where they are, because of course they're talking about stars in a very different way than what we are talking about stars usually. And then, of course, it's going to get to the science of stars. And it's going to get to really in-depth information that you wouldn't really think of a child that age really understanding. And then, of course, it talks about our very biggest star, closest to us, rather, being the sun. So it's just so much great information in here, and we really enjoy these books. Check this out also. There's other books in this series that I think he would really enjoy based on his likes. Our older, for 5 and up, this is our Look Inside Space. It is also a great book. We also have Peek Inside Space for your younger one, but this one is great because of all of those flaps with small chunks of information that are going to be great for him to understand and not have to remember all this long paragraph where they're going to have to pull material out of it. So these are great for those younger kids. And then one that's in between the two would be something like, What's It Like in Space? And I love the question and answer series because it's going to ask questions, and every flap on the page is going to relate to that question. So it is a wonderful book about really getting into the understanding of all those questions about space that your younger kids can get. So check those out. Now, let's move on to dinosaurs because I really wanted to share this with you. This is Life-Size Dinosaurs. We love our life-size books here because they share what an actual creature would look like, life size, or as much as what we can think of with our dinosaurs. Every other page is going to be a large life size. So this is your nose to life size nose with a diplodocus. Can you flare your nostrils as big as his? So it's awesome to be able to get them interested in seeing how they compare to their favorite things. So it's a really fun way to do that. So we love life size in this house. Now I know you already have some puzzles. You were able to get on that great deal that we had with puzzles. I wanted to mention, as far as puzzles go, that there is a bugs puzzle. And the bugs book that comes with it is one of Rosalie's absolute favorites. She's been doing it since she was 3 years old. I just had to sit there and ask her questions, and then she would find the stuff on the page. But they are great to up to 7 or 8 years old. In fact, Caleb still takes these with him when we have to go to doctor's appointments and stuff. He sits down with these guys and reads them all the time. And of course, they come with a 100-piece puzzle, which would be perfect for your older one. Now, there are some smaller 30-piece puzzles that I really think that your youngest would enjoy, definitely. So check out those 30-piece puzzles as well. Okay, last but not least, actually two things. Wanted to mention for your oldest, definitely check out the Build Your Own series. There's actually Build Your Own Superheroes. It's really cool. There used to be a Build Your Own Dinosaurs. I think there still is. I should have looked for that right before I got on. But I wanted to share with you why I think this would work really well. It's going to have some type of information up here. And then, of course, it's going to have blackouts, almost like where a puzzle would go. And then it's going to have the pages that correspond to it that you're going to be able to pull out and actually use to finish the picture. So these are really cool for the older set. It's great for visual perception. Okay, now for your youngest, one of the books that I thought would be really cool, and it's not one we have a lot of experience with here, is the Switch and Swap. And these are 3 pieces. They're Velcro pieces. And each page has a Velcro piece, and you can mix them all up. I have them all in a little bag that I keep. And Rosalie pulls them out, and she will actually put them on, and you can mix and match them, or you can create their actual pieces, or their actual pictures. So check these out. This is great. This happens to be Ocean. There are 2 of them in this series. And of course, I wanted to mention Nibbles Numbers because he's my favorite. So check Nibbles Numbers out too. It's a great number book. What I like about it is there are this number of holes per double page spread. So there's number 3, so it's 3 holes. Love it. Anyway, have a great day. I cannot wait to party with you tonight.